Gordon B. Hinckley lived a remarkable life. Born and raised in Salt Lake City, he met with kings and presidents and people of influence throughout the world. He was a man of great intellect with a wonderful sense of humor, a natural leader, a man of vision, and of great faith. Join us now for a look back on the life of Gordon Bittner Hinckley, 15th President of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
No son ever had a better father. I'd like to express appreciation to my mother. I say these things because I'd like to make the point that all of us in our various situations are the result largely of the lives that touch ours. And today I feel profoundly grateful for all who have touched mine.
In April of 1867, a letter from Brigham Young to President Hinckley's grandfather asked if he would take charge of the church ranch in Cove Creek, Millard County. Since the property was some distance from any other settlement, President Young was looking for a man of sound, practical judgment for the position. Ira Nathaniel Hinckley built Cove Fort on the lonely prairie of southern Utah, constructed with volcanic rock. It stands today.
He's solid. There's nothing small about him. He's been firm in the faith all his days. He takes after his father and his grandfather, who were likewise solid. In a way, he's a lot like Cove Fort.
In 1900, Bryant Hinckley was teaching business classes at Brigham Young Academy in Provo. Church leaders asked him to become the new principal of the fledgling Salt Lake Business College. Shortly after the family moved to Salt Lake City, his wife died, leaving him with 8 children to raise. Soon he met a young teacher on his staff. Ada Bittner had just returned from Chicago, where she had studied the latest shorthand technique. She was first in the state to teach it. Their friendship grew into love, and they were married in the summer of 1909 in the Salt Lake Temple. On June 23, 1910, their first of 5 children was born, a son, Gordon.
Dad's parents were highly educated people. They loved to learn. They were both professional teachers and gifted teachers. And so books and information was just something that was the atmosphere of their home. He remembers there was one room called the library. There were over 1,000 volumes, ones that his parents had acquired over the years.
In 1922, Gordon, at age 12, had become a deacon in the faith, and his father took him to a priesthood meeting at the old 10th Ward, where something happened that would remain with him for the rest of his life.
My father went to the stand, and I sat on the back row. The meeting was called to order, and the opening song was Praise to the Man Who Communed with Jehovah. All of the men stood to sing. The hall was filled with men, many who'd come as converts from Europe. It touched my heart. It gave me a feeling that was difficult to describe. I'd never had it previously in terms of any church experience. There came into my heart a conviction that the man of whom they sang was really a prophet of God. And I'm grateful to be able to say that that conviction, which came, I believe, by the power of the Holy Spirit, has never left me.
After graduating from LDS High School in 1928,